welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Balance with Bells, your 12-week kettlebell strength and conditioning program. My name's Katie. I'm going to be your coach today, and we are going to get into an upper body workout today. I'm super pumped. There's a lot of exercises in here that I am really passionate about. So we're going to go through the 6 components of an effective workout today, starting with some movement prep and just getting nice and warm, getting into our main lift, some spice at the end and a good cool down, and you're going to feel ready to go for the day. So when you're ready, grab everything you need. Today we are going to be doing some pull-ups, or you can do some inverted rows if you have something in your house to be able to row yourself up. If not, that's okay. Just grab a kettlebell and do some bent over rows from standing position. All right, so it's all about making it work for what you have in your home in this moment, but it's definitely something that I would suggest to invest in, a pull-up bar or something to be able to do that movement, to be able to pull yourself up, okay? So when you're ready, grab what you need, and I will meet you on the mat. All right, jumping right into our movement prep today, we're gonna get the shoulders nice and warm, just starting with some arm circles. All right, starting on the right, 5 to the back, 5 to the front. Good, other side. Utilizing that full range of motion. All right, feeling any sticky spots there. 5 to the back, 5 to the front. 4 and 5. Nice work. Now getting down onto the ground into our plank position, we're gonna do some arm reach arounds in the plank. So into your plank, tuck the bum. You're gonna reach your hand forward and reach around. Put your hand on the small of your back, reach around and back down. Other side, reach forward, around, place on the small of your back around and down, all right? 5 on each side. Let's go. Belly button to spine, nice and strong here, guys. Good, remember to breathe through your movements. This is for 4. And 5, last rep here. Reach, around, back, and down. Nice work. Stretch it out. Getting into some kneeling windmills, grab a kettlebell or an object if you don't have a light enough kettlebell to feel comfortable with the windmill quite yet. Kneeling windmill, you can put the left leg up first, and then you're gonna clean the kettlebell up into the left-handed rack. All right, we're gonna press overhead. Just like we do in the Turkish get-up, we're gonna guide our hand down our thighs, sit the bum back into the hips, reach for the ground, placing the elbow on the ground, that full range of motion. All right, letting the scapula contract, stabilizing the bell overhead, and back up to forward, all right? Back down, 5 on the left and then 5 on the right. Nice, slow, controlled. Sit the hips back, plant the elbow. Good, 4. Nice and tight. And drive. Good, other side for 5. Nice open positioning here. All right, we don't want this foot too close or we're not gonna have proper stability to sit our hips back. Drive overhead, elbow locked out by the ear. Reach this hand down, sit the hips back, down onto the elbow, and drive. 4, drive it up, last one, and drive. Good stuff. All right, into our halos. You can do this from kneeling or standing. It's up to you. Clean the bell into the rack, elbows nice and tight. Bring it to the side, elbows up, ribs stay tucked, back down. Nice full range of motion. Keep that core tight. Good work. All right, feeling nice and warm. We're gonna jump into our CNS connection here, connecting our mind with our body, getting our heart rate up and getting ready to work, okay? You can put the kettlebell away. We're gonna jump into some body weight movements here. We're gonna do 5 walkouts, back up into a tuck jump. Then we're gonna get into 20 mountain climbers and then 1 burpee at the end. We're gonna do that 3 times through, all right? Feet a little more than hip width apart. We're gonna go down into our walkout for 1, push it back, bring it up, and tuck jump. Walk it out, bring it back, up, tuck jump. For 3, 4, last one, for 5. Bring it down, 20 mountain climbers. Good. Jump it into a burpee for 1 and stand it up. Awesome work. Grab a quick drink. We're going to go through 2 more times. All right, walkouts into tuck jump. Four, last one. Mountain climbers. Good, and burpee. Woo, and rest. All right, guys, 3rd set here. Starting to feel nice and warm. Let's get into our walkouts. Nice soft landing. Last one, up. Good. Into our mountain climbers. Good. Burpee. And rest. All right. Okay, we are done with our CNS. We're going to jump into technique. We have been building up to this point where we are ready to start working on progressions of the kettlebell snatch. Today what we're going to do is called a kettlebell gooseneck swing, and it's called this because when you are coming up from the bottom of your hike, you're going to bring the bell up into almost a gooseneck position, and we're not gonna punch to the ceiling for our snatch, all right? So first I'm gonna demonstrate a kettlebell snatch from beginning to end, punching up and bringing it back down. And then I'm gonna demonstrate what we're gonna focus on today. So for your snatch, same setup as your single arm swing, hike the bell back, punch overhead, and then bring it back down. All right, nice and fluid. Using my hip thrust to get the bell up and punch to the ceiling. All right, so for today, the only part of the snatch that we're working on is that hike and then getting it up into that gooseneck position. So we have 3 swings on the right, 3 swings on the left. Down into the hike, single arm swing, gooseneck, 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 and reset. Single arm swing, gooseneck, little higher, and reset. All right, so we're just taking away that last portion of the snatch where we're up here into our gooseneck and punch to the ceiling. All right, if you're ready, grab a kettlebell and let's get to work. We're gonna do 6 sets here, 3 reps on the right, 3 reps on the left, including that one arm swing to just get us going, get us in the groove, okay? All right, guys, set it up, back from the bell, 45-degree angle, grab the inner portion of the bell, glutes loaded, ready to go, and hike. Single arm swing, gooseneck, little higher, and reset. Single arm swing, gooseneck, gooseneck, higher, and reset. Good, and rest. Remember to control that bell at the top and push back down with the gravity. Little higher, little higher. Good, and rest. Good job, grab a drink. Those 2 sets there. At the top of that gooseneck, you really want to have your core engaged and your lats engaged to be able to control that kettlebell at the top, all right? Let's jump into set number 3. If you're ready, single arm swing, 3 gooseneck, higher each time, and back down. Good, it's almost like a high pull. Good, and rest. Once you guys nail down this high pull, this gooseneck swing, the last part of the snatch is literally using the momentum of the bell as it comes up into this position and working with it to punch up to the ceiling, all right? So once you're there, that's the only point left, is just that small punch, all right? Set number 4, let's go through 3 on the right, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, 3 on the left, and rest, and then we got 1 more set left to really dial it in, all right? Let's go. Switch. Good, and reset. Good, switch. And reset. Awesome work, shake it out. All right, guys, last set here. Focus, make it count. All right. All right, let's do this. Switch. Gooseneck. Higher, higher, and reset. Nice work. We are going to get into some pull-ups or inverted rows. If you don't have the equipment to do that exercise, you can do some bent over rows from standing. All right, go heavy, 5 to 10 reps. And then we are going to jump into a superset of push-ups into renegade row. All right? You can do it from dumbbells or from kettlebells. The kettlebells, you're going to be higher up off the ground, a little bit less stability there than the dumbbells, so just watch your wrists and keep the core nice and tight. All right, so push up into row. Okay, for 5 to 10 reps, whatever you got, and we're going to start with our pull-ups. Pray for me. I set this up by myself. All right, the straighter out your legs are, the harder it's going to be. For 1, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good work. Right into our push-up into renegade row. Off the kettlebells or dumbbells. Let's go. Nice work, guys. Keep it up. Keep that core nice and tight. Good work. Woo. And rest. Take a nice break, fully recover, and we'll get into set number 2. All right, let's get into our inverted row or pull-up or bent over row, whatever you got to work with. We just want to be doing a pull movement, all right? All right. Keep those hips up, core nice and tight. Keep the lats engaged, shoulders down. Last rep here. Good, and rest. All right, right into those push-ups. Last one. Nice work, and rest. All right, into set number 3. Enough messing around. Let's get going with our pulls, our rows. All right, lats engaged, shoulders down, hips up for 10. Drive, slow on the way down, drive and slow. Eight, 2 more. Squeeze. Yes. Stand it up. Ooh. Baby, it got back. All right, into our renegade rows. Keep those hips parallel, core nice and tight, bum tucked. Let's go. Last one. Hiya. All right, guys, when you're ready, we're gonna get into our spice. Today, I have for you a little bit of a triplet. We're gonna move into 3 different variations of an overhead press. So something that we've done in the past is a strict press, bringing the kettlebells up into the rack and simply pressing overhead without using our legs, okay? Just driving up and back down, all right? So no alternative movements of the legs, and engaging the lats in the back to help drive the kettlebell up overhead. All right, so I got 5 strict presses for you, and then right into what's called a push press. So a push press is when you bend your knees with the intention of using that force on the way up to help you get the kettlebell overhead. So once you've kind of exhausted your strict press, you're gonna move into your push press with 3 to 5 reps, all right? So from strict down into push press, drive, dip, drive, all right? After 3 to 5 reps of the push press, we're gonna get into what's called a push jerk. This is the final variation. We're gonna do a dip, drive up, and catch at the top in a dip, all right? So we're bringing our body underneath the bell so that when we dip and we're driving up, all right, our shoulders are tired, we're gonna dip underneath the bells and catch at the bottom, okay? So clean your bells up into rack position, starting with a strict press, 3 to 5 reps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, core nice and tight. Use the lats to help you. And 5, into the rack. We got 3 push presses here, dip, drive. Dip, push for 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna get into our push jerk, dip, and catch at the bottom. Stand it up, bring it back down. Dip, drive and catch, stand up at the top, and back into the rack. All right, we're dipping, full explosiveness with the hips to drive the kettlebells up and catch in the bottom and stand. And recover. All right, we got 2 more sets to really nail that down. All right, strict press and push press are pretty basic. You should be able to get that tempo and patterning down pretty easily, and then we're working on technique and understanding our intention behind the push jerk. All right, shoulders be burning. I'm going to demonstrate from the side for this set so you can see how my body is aligned in my push jerk. Okay, your dip on the way down can be slow and controlled, explode on the way up, and then catch in the bottom position and stand. Okay, that's the same movement pattern that way you would do for Olympic lifting with a push jerk, or using the kettlebells or dumbbells. Okay, so clean those bells up. Strict press for 5. 5. Push press, dip drive for 5. Sorry, that was a push jerk. Dip drive, dip, straight legs, and rack. Dip, straight, tall at the top, and rack. 4, 5. All right, 3 to 5 push jerks here. We're going to do a dip, drive and catch, stand tall at the top, and rack. Dip, drive and catch, stand tall, rack. 1 more, and rack. Nice work. I hope you're getting down that flow of your push jerk. If you have to practice without weights to start, that's a really good way to start, or with a wooden dowel, keeping the wooden dowel up here and elbows pressed up tall. We want to dip down slow, drive with the hips, full extension at the top, as that explosiveness from the hips is going to push the weight up overhead, and then we're catching in the bottom, getting underneath our load. Okay? Clean it up. Feet underneath you. Strict press for 5. Good. Push and drive, or dip drive for your push press for 5. Last one. Push into the rack. All right, guys. Push jerk for 3. Nice and tight. Dip, catch, stand tall, rack. Dip, catch, rack. Last one. Focus. And rack. So good. Awesome workout today. We are just going to interlock our hands in the back, starting with a nice little cool down. All right, pull those shoulders away from the ears. Bring the hands up in the back. Good. Head gently to the left side. Down to the front. Right side. Good. Gently rotate up, back to the right. Center. And to the left. Nice work. Bring that arm across. Squeeze with the left arm, stretching out your lat and your scapula area there. Good. It's really important with stretching that we are always breathing into the stretch. All right, nice big inhale through the nose, and on that exhale, increasing the stretch. Good work. Let's move down into downward dog. Pushing our heels into the ground. All right, just taking what you need here. All right, come down into tabletop position. Sit the hips back. Let's just bring our hand through and fall onto your mat, just kind of releasing everything, letting the belly fall, letting the left chest come to the ground. Good. Let's do the other side here. Nice work. One more stretch here before I leave you guys for the day. Down on the ground. Bring your right leg up, over to the side, keeping the back on your mat. Good, feel that nice rotation. Good, bring this leg around. Leg comes up and over. Good. Bring the leg around. Sit it up. So good. Whew. If you guys need to take a few more minutes to stretch it out, definitely feel free to take what you need. Thank you so much for participating in this upper body workout with me today. I hope you had a blast. I had a lot of fun. It was a really good workout for me. If you are enjoying this journey, be sure to subscribe to my channel, share it with a friend, give me a thumbs up if you took something positive from this video today. Thank you again so much for being here, and we will see you next time.